Hello and welcome to Star Wars Battlefront II. If you've not played this before, then this was released somewhere around 2005, 6, I don't actually know. I clearly done my research, but somewhere around, well, it is quite an old game. And it's got 78 on Metacritic. Actually, I think it deserves much more than that. Because it's such a fantastic game. This is another one of my childhood games, believe it or not. I've actually had so many childhood games, it's unbelievable. This is probably one of my favourites. See, back in there, when we had television, well, black and white. Anyway, back in there, not too long ago, I think like half a decade ago, something like that, I don't know. I had it on PS2, the first disc I had, which sort of broke, because I wrote scratches on it. PS2 discs do have tendency to get scratches on it quite a lot. So then I bought a second disc, second hand from Conquest, believe it or not. Some randomer selling it. Then I believe that got loads of scratches on it too. So I thought I'd get it on Steam and do this in this video. It's a beautiful game, this. Now on PC, the interface is slightly different. As you can see, it's size of text and the menu's a bit different as well, because on PS2 it's got like a video going at background, and this it's just a plain background, I think. Anyway, in this game I'll be doing 2 matches. This one on Coruscant, which is Conquest. Then I'll be doing Conquest again on Kamino. This one is Galactic Civil War, and Kamino will be Clone Wars, because that's where it fits best. Now, if you've not really played this game before, then you win by... well, these tapping numbers at top, these blue and red are your reinforcements. So that's how many times you can spawn. So, if your points equal 0, if your team's points equal 0, then you lose. But there's also another way to win. There's these command points here that I'm trying to capture. As you can see by that icon right outside, unless you're on real low resolution, it might not be very clear. If you capture all command posts, every single one, and the enemy doesn't control any, then if you keep it like that for 20 seconds, you're automatically going to see. There's 2 ways of winning, really. Oh yeah, I mentioned that you get heroes in this game. I don't think you could at first. But on this one, if you get, I think I set it on like 25 points or something like that in this game. So, well, if you get that amount of points, you get to play as your team's hero. You can only have 1 hero per team. But AI doesn't really use heroes, so the only way you're seeing another hero on the same team or enemy team is online, really. I've not really played online before, so I don't know what's on. If your hero dies, eating my finger for some reason. If your hero dies, then game over. Well, not really. It seemed like it is, but if your hero dies for the 3rd time, you set this time, which I think I set to 60 seconds on this game, which is exactly how long you wait, and you get to be able to play as him again. I think the default is 90 seconds, but I can't live with that. I do 60 normally. Actually, thinking that is a bit low, it might be a bit unfair against the AI. I think you're tearing heroes off completely, actually. Oh, what's that about to? I was going to mention something else, that's great, that made me. Anyway, on this one, you get to choose between how many players on each side. On the PS2 version, it's up to 16. I think 16 other. I don't know if that includes. Actually, I don't know if it includes me. I think that's other players. So 16. So anyway, on PS2, you have 16 per side. On this one, obviously because it's on PC version, it's got better processing power. That's good. Better processing power, so you get 32. But there's also extra game modes in this. I used to think it was a mod, but there's a game mode called XL. Now that is like something like 32 a side at once on a certain map. So you have to get this certain. You have to, instead of going down the square, you have to go up. So it's like, I think its default's 350. I don't think you can actually change that. So every unit killed, you get 1 point towards yours, I think it is. Yeah, I think you increase your own, so if you get 350 you automatically 32 at once. I don't think you're doing that, cause it's a bit of a small map, so it'll be a bit full. Anyway, thingy, dying. That's not very good. Nah, this game, it's on a sale at the moment, or I think ends 5th of May. The Master. You're on about the wrong TV show there, Emperor. That's Doctor Who, not Star Wars. You're the Emperor, not the Master. Anyway, it's on a sale there. Normally it's about £6.49 or something like that. Until 5th of May. 2014, obviously, unless it depends if you're watching this in the future. It's on a sale, 66% off, which means it's £2 for it. What a price. The reason it's on such a big sale is that May the 4th, which is when this video is uploaded, is the National Star Wars Day. If you didn't already guess from the title of the video. And I think the Master Collection, which collects every single game of Star Wars there is on Steam, it's from like £70 or something like that. It's like $23.79 now. It's pretty good. 66% off still. I don't know why. Steam sales always have 66% off. I don't know why. How many command points? Ooh, just one more command points left. Might end this quite early. Actually, in fact, their reinforcers, or whatever you call it, I don't know proper terminology, is quite less. Well, mine's actually triple layers, pretty much. I'm clearly going to win this. I would scream my eyes out if I lost this. I would literally scream my eyes out. Oh my god. Yeah, I've not mentioned this already. Heroes gain health if you kill enemy units. That may seem like, ooh, heroes are invulnerable, but they're not. As you can see, I've died multiple times. They're only pretty much invulnerable against small amounts of units. If you mass them together, you can easily take down a hero. Anyway, I've got this on. There's two difficulties in this game: normal and elite. I thought I'd do it on elite difficulty, even though I do normal. Usually, I die by Lot Croton or something. Lot Croton, what's the name of that? Each rebel has different names, which is nice. Like Jury Carvin, just as it said there. And Snobsters get like weird titles, random characters and something like that. I think it's nice background music, which is probably good content ID, but you know, that's YouTube for you. They've got 12 going in the direction, because they could easily win. 134. I've actually not had an Emperor in a minute. I don't know when. Come any moment. Actually, saying he's got 5 points left. Oh, he's here. I can choose flames now. And we will. The Emperor shall rise from the grave. Yeah, but the Emperor's not actually buried, so he can't rise from the grave. Because he got thrown into Auto Death Star, whatever you call it. Death Car. I nearly said Death Car. What's a Death Car? Oh, it was a car in space, not an actual space station. Empire 130, Rebels 0. And my apparent favourite class was Stormtrooper. I don't think it was. I think it was the Emperor. And this is the second game on Kamino. This time since I played as Empire on Coruscant, which is evil side, if you take it from that point of view, but this game, I'll be playing as Republic, as you can see. This is the good side, apparently. Spoilers, they are the Empire. As of episode 3, I think it is. Possibly, I don't know the Star Wars that well. I was going to say stuff. I've got memory, you see. I always, notice I always play the same class. Just the default class. I like playing as default class. Even though I could play as one, I don't know what it's called, Vanguard or something like that. This is where you get a bazooka. I don't use that. And I could easily. It worked well against droidicas. Obi-Wan already. Yeah, I think I changed the settings a bit. I changed the settings a bit. I lowered it to 10 points rather than 25. So Obi-Wan's got a bit early. But it'll be fine. Oh my god, like, you see how close that droidica was to getting killed now? If he didn't raise his shield, that would have been it. Game over. Get some trying to snipe him. Right, I'm trying to capture it quick. Oh, I'm dead. We'll play as Obi-Wan then.
I've engaged the enemy.
Engage the enemy. I don't think you're meant to marry the enemy. I believe you're meant to kill him, not marry him. Why would you marry the enemy? Is that some secret tactic? You marry him, and as soon as you kiss him or whatever, suddenly you stab him in the back with a lightsaber or something. In fact, you could just stab him with a lightsaber anyway, you don't need to get married, you just engage him and stab him right away. Oh, Obi-Wan probably wants to make the most of it. Anyway. I've got a nice head start in this game, roughly 31 difference. Command points are nearly equal, but they could always capture one. See, on this, in Star Wars Battlefront 2, normally, if you've not noticed this already, if you haven't played it before, if you have played it before, I mean, some maps are more balanced towards certain factions. So on, Mos Eisley, I think it is. I'm going to need a better example than that. Geonosis, that's a good example. The CIS. Now, unless you try really hard, the CIS will always win. But on certain maps, it's... Right, basically, that was skill, I see that. Basically, each map has some sort of advantage towards one faction. So they're always guaranteed to win unless you actually try really hard. I don't know why that is. Unless it's something to do with AI, I don't know. Of course, on Death Star is another good example. Empire almost always wins. Even if you play as Rebel, which is really good. It can actually be quite a close battle sometimes. Sometimes it's unfair, I don't know how it's like in online, I presume it's... I don't know if it's actually properly balanced. Oh, anyway, sort of pulling it back and capturing one contest. That's really it's not healthy. Actually, as a hero, I've not actually... I said actually twice, that's nice, I'll show you too. I'll try not to use actually. I have only used one single force power at the moment. As either hero. Force will always be with you. Whatever, dog. Since when can the clone troopers use the force? Oh, I was saying stuff. I've got brilliant memory these days, that's great. Ah, God. Oh, your heroes. I've only used one force power. That's how good my memory is. It's amazing. What am I talking about? Sorry, next minute I forget it. Right, let's talk about it before I forget about it. If he has a map, forgotten. No, hang on. I've only used one force power. I need a notepad or something, so I don't forget. I've only used one force power as a hero so far, and that's the default one. So Emperor, I've only used Force Lightning. Yeah, you know he has Force Choke as well usually. As you can tell, I didn't really use that in last game. In this game, I only use Lightsaber Crow. How did I die against that droid? That was awesome. Anyway, in this game, Obi-Wan, I've only used Lightsaber Crow. And he has Force Push as well. For some weird reason, I don't know why. Force Push doesn't work well against droids. You just want to aim it very precisely and accurately. Notice the difference. Actually, more accurately rather precisely. You have to aim it perfectly. Oh, speaking of Obi-Wan, the Devil's arrived. Anyway, you have to aim it so perfectly to get it to work. Whereas if you go against Empire or clones, you can just aim anywhere and then be pushed away. Oh, engage the enemy. You're not meant to marry him, you're meant to kill him. Stupid Obi-Wan. Is that your secret tactic, as I mentioned before? Does a council actually give you permission to marry the enemy? I'm not sure you'd actually want to do that in the first place. Some of that assault droids don't have that lightsaber thing. Anyway, I was about to say, before Obi-Wan interrupted me, with these weird ideas, there's also one single map. I don't know why it's only one map. I can do Assault, which is slightly different to Space Assault, which is where you just destroy certain things and increase points or whatever it is, I can't remember. Mos Eisley Assault, which is where you plays either heroes or villains. Now in that one, as I've said, heroes or villains, you can play them. So you can have all heroes on one side The whole game is whole heroes. So heroes versus heroes, really. Actually, not heroes, really. Not like all heroes, whatever you play as. So you can have like Darth Vader versus Yoda or something all at once. It's amazing. I might do another video on Star Wars doing that. It's one of my favourite game modes, actually. I don't know why, but it's the only map that allows that. Why is it only Moss Island? It'd be much better if you could do it on other maps without getting some mod or anything. Better done. Nearly on there. I don't know why it's only Moss Island. Actually, the only game mode I play on Moss Island is Assault. I never play Conquest or anything. I never liked the heroes of Conquest. I don't like Django or Boba Fett. So they haven't got lightsabers, so. In fact, quite a lot of heroes haven't got lightsabers. They've got pistols like Han Solo or Princess Leia. Trash like that. I'm talking trash again. You noticed. Now, they sort of tried to pull it back there. I think the enemy, unless someone does make it thick, and then just not noticed. In this map, they do tend to capture command posts quite a bit. See, I told you, to get certain advantages or AI tactics. You see that engineer droid there? Tried to find it. Nowhere near it. AI is slightly different on some maps. I don't know why. I'm sure it's not the map though. 1 for you, 6 for me. That'll be bullets, don't it? It's lasers, actually. Actually, Scotland's not actually. Look at the size of it. No, look at that arrow. Scotland's not actually that big. As you can tell on, as you could tell on Coruscant, it was much bigger. There's an enemy here. There we are. The difference was much higher, which means that the AI is slightly unbalanced in certain areas. So, what's up with that? I don't know why it is. I don't know if it's actually the map or not. I think they just tried to balance certain maps or factions on the battles actually on the films. Actually, it's Kamino when you actually have a battle, didn't it? I don't know, I'm always picking bad things out of games when they're actually amazing. This game should have got much higher than 78 out of 100. And when I first looked at it, I thought it would have got something like 88 or something like that. It's something that it easily deserves. Such a fantastic game, isn't it? Oh god, never died there. Probably will die now. Right last minute. This time is out the when time runs out, you're not actually taking out reinforcements on command posts. Whoever has the highest reinforcement wins. I forgot to mention that earlier, when winning turn and conditions. It's like an evil line, don't you? It doesn't read some of the terms and conditions of playing Star Wars Battlefront II. Firstly, you must learn to play as a character and not die or get thrashed. Notice down in there it says Tom killed Unit 466, and it says something stupid. And it says Tom killed himself. How can you die twice without spawning again? It's unreal, I don't know if that's even possible. Now look at that. Nice little screenshot there, and then a little cliffhanger. Anything can happen at this point. Anyway, who was that? Tank Buster. I can't have Tank Buster on this map because there's no actual vehicles. What am I on? I'm on drugs here. Actually, I forgot last map I was the traitor, believe it or not. Can't remember if I showed the score. Oh, I did, yeah. Yeah, whatever it's called, 466. Assassin Droid. What score did he get? 2? Don't know why I've done that. And then there's Tau 616 minus 1 kill. That is perfect. Anyway, thanks for watching Star Wars Battlefront II. Like, comment, subscribe, and may the 4th be with you.